Hey guys, today we are out at Hollyoaks Off-Road Park. We have an instructor next to us, Sam, and then substitute Tophers in the back. We are driving the new 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro, and the first time we're actually behind the wheel of this. Hollyoaks is a fantastic off-road park. We have a very capable truck here from Toyota, and we're just kind of going to be taking this through the off-road course today in a variety of different obstacles and situations, testing out this Tundra TRD Pro and just kind of giving you an idea of what it's like. We have a new multi-terrain select system, a locking rear differential, and a new system that employs crawl control, and it's a lot quieter than the previous generation. I don't know if we'll actually really need most of those systems today. We're probably going to be doing most of this course in 4 high, but we do have multi-terrain select enabled, and we are in sand mode, which should give us a little bit more slip from the traction control system, and a lot of this course is pretty sandy today. All right, so we'll test our ground clearance. We've got some nice beefy skid plates underneath. Pretty easy.
Thing's got a lot of torque.
Yeah, there is a lot of torque from this 3.5 liter turbocharged iForce Max powertrain. So we have 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque. There is an electric motor sandwiched between the engine and the transmission. Provides instant electric power and very smooth transitions between electric motor and gasoline engine power, which is very nice. It's kind of a torque fill system, though it can go full EV at speeds up to, I believe, 18 miles per hour. The Tundra TRD Pro also has Fox 2.5-inch internal bypass shocks. So far, they're providing a pretty good ride off-road. This is a pretty rough section of trail coming up. And at low speed, they feel pretty good. This should also be one of the nicer riding Tundras on-road too. So far, we've only driven the Tundra Capstone, which has 22-inch wheels, air suspension, adaptive shocks, and that was a little bit on the stiff side just because the 22-inch wheels barely had any sidewall. I think this TRD Pro is definitely more our speed.
Big downhill bit now.
Big downhill
Yeah,
bit.
so your left tire will just stay in the rut, and then there's a pretty hefty
We're gonna wait.
hole. So,
Okay, nice. I see it.
which has worsened by people.
This is
sitting on the
where
brakes.
on the radio they're like, hey, this is a good place to try downhill descent control. And I'm like, nope, I want control of everything.
Same.
This
People
is-
are like, oh, can we use that? And I'm like,
This is not the situation to
I
let off the
I
brake.
trust myself so much more than I trust anything else. Same with the cameras, honestly, too. Like,
Yep.
and I get really car sick looking at that, so
Oh, it's too much.
it's not ideal anyway.
Yep. All right, there's the rut.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll feel it pull you.
Oh, yeah, there
And
it
you're
is
gonna
down
lift
there.
on your back right.
Yep. And we'll probably just go straight. There's a pretty big rut to the left here.
Yep.
Nice. Good articulation situation downhill. There she is. Let it come around, a little bump. It's nice to have skid plates, and
So
it's fun to
nice.
use them.
So nice. And then here.
Oh, you
when
guys
go down,
smoothed this over.
Yep, your back left will pop a little, but
Okay. Cool. We'll give
nothing
it.
too gnarly.
I'll stay a little bit left on this.
You do you, whatever you feel like doing.
All right. Cool. I mean, the long wheelbase is actually kind of nice. You get a little bit more stability
Right.
out of the truck. If you, as long as you fit, it works.
Yep.
TRD light bar.
You always know where the top of the steering wheel is.
Yeah, you do. Just like a
It's funny because
Baja
I'm really,
truck.
really short. And so when I got in this, I was like, I need a booster seat. I was like, all the way as high as the seat would go. And I'm still like, I can't see anything. And it's long in the front.
It is very long, yeah, and these hood, kind of the
Yeah.
hood vents
Yeah.
impede a little bit on your side view.
Yep.
They also found a way to put camo under the perforation of the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun.
See that?
Yeah.
It's more visible on the trucks with red interior, but you can kind of see it on the black interior.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. Pretty easy to modulate the brake pedal, though.
Mhm.
So that's good. Feels kind of funny talking about brake feel at 2 miles per hour off-road, but it's
important,
important. It is, yeah.
Sometimes people's hardest thing when they start off-roading is the going slow part.
Yeah,
Like understanding
sure.
that going slow is the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you any less of a driver. It just makes you a better driver. if
And you can
anything.
control body motion,
Right.
you get better approach angles if
Yep.
you're not flying into an obstacle. I'm really impressed with how much more sophisticated the ABS system and traction control system is in this Tundra. It's just quiet. Whereas before, oh man, Toyota had the loudest A-track system for ages. It was just super noisy and intrusive. And this just kind of makes you focus a little bit more on the driving experience. And it's not as distracting, which is good. Definitely using some skid plates here. How many times do you think you guys have done this course this week?
So many.
Yeah, I can tell.
So many. And then when we stop down here, I'll have you engage your
4 low.
4 low and rear diff.
Cool. We'll let Chris catch up to us.
Make him walk all of that
Yeah,
hill.
I thought about it, but I kind of need some footage.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 low, rear diff is locked. Other Tundra's at the top of the hill.
And we'll just crawl with this.
Yeah, this is maximum attack off-road mode that we're in right now. We're not going to engage crawl control, even though this is probably a situation we could use it in. We're just going to climb up this as slowly as possible and let the systems do their best. We could probably go into rock with MTS. That'll give us a little bit more aggressive traction control and lock up those tires if they have any slip. We're also going to use our off-road camera. We have a display here that shows us where our tires are pointed. Keep our speed up just a bit through here. Really nice, easy throttle modulation. I am loving this iForce Max powertrain off-road. It's almost like diesel levels of torque with turbocharged outright peak power. I'm sure we'll do some higher speed off-roading eventually, but very easy to control.
Keep a little left here. There's just a rock that sticks out.
Okay,
Don't
got
let
it.
Make a tire.
Yep. That's good. Cool. And probably some skid plate action right there.
Yep.
Yep. All right, wonderful. Unlock the rear diff. Get to hear that 3.5 V6, which is mostly just sounds piped in through the speakers, but that's okay.
I feel like they're imitating the Ford EcoBoost sound.
It does sound a little bit like the EcoBoost. It's true. Taking a right?
Yep, right. Sorry.
Okay.
I should be leading you.
That's okay. I also have a terrible sense of direction.
Yeah, I've done this so many times to get straight, and then there's like a little section right in the middle that we're gonna take so we can line up for this perfect.
Got it. Cool. Yep. Nice.
Yep, that middle little
So, am I
left, hard left.
left, hard left, and then,
Yep, and then
up this little hill?
not up it. This second drive.
Oh,
right
got it.
Here. Yep.
Okay, so right here.
Yep, through the middle.
Cool. Exactly what you said.
That's okay.
I'll watch out for that very sharp rock
Yep.
on the left. Keep pressing for traction off instead of the camera. Oh, these cameras are great.
Yeah, they're really great. Big screen too. I like the big screen.
Yeah, no, it's helpful. In a truck this big, it just helps.
For the size of this truck, it handles so well. I was shocked.
Yeah, no, it's impressive.
It's very agile.
Yep. It bodes well for like the upcoming 4Runner, the GX,
Yep.
the everything else that
So,
comes out.
for this,
Tacoma.
cut hard left and then try and come at this as straight as you can.
I'll lock the rear diff too. Okay.
I feel like you'll get it, but just
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe back up a little bit.
back up a little. And just don't let off over that hump.
Okay.
You don't
A
wanna go
little bit of
backwards.
a right turn. Okay.
There you go.
Good to go.
So you'll feel it here, low throttle.
And then go for it after that bump.
Yep. Perfect.
Great.
And then don't send us off that, go right.
Yep. We'll go hard right. Not a full send.
We won't be having a good day. If
That's a
we're
bad day. That's a big hill.
tumbling down there.
Yeah. Downhill descent control won't save us.
No, nothing will.
I'm cozy back here.
Good. Having
Feeling
fun?
good?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn on my cooled seat another notch.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have any of that back here though.
We have the fancy stuff up here.
No fancy stuff. Just USB ports.
What's that? Yeah, I am really impressed with the ride quality here. This is really smooth off-road.
It's really damp in the front and back.
Yeah. It has great traction too over rough stuff. Like it maintains decent wheel travel, and it does the job, and it's comfortable and it's cozy, and gosh, I can't wait to see what the GX and LX 600 are like off-road someday.
Yep.
All right, so up we go. I'm not even gonna lock anything for this. We're just gonna
You don't have to, yeah. It's pretty mellow.
creep up. Could do this in a Camry. There's always that one YouTube commenter that's like, my grandma could do this in her 1995 Camry LE.
Yeah, and
I
that's
was
always
like-
the same person that gets out there and wads themselves.
I always say, they've pre-run these courses in 1995 Camry LEs to make sure that journalists can do them.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's approved. We have a file of grannies ready at our disposal.
So this next uphill, you just stay in the ruts. It flattens out on the top, and then there's a bit of a downhill.
Okay.
And it veers a little bit left on the downhill, but
Got
not
it.
too hard.
All right.
Does this entire rear window roll down?
Yeah.
That's cool. Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool Tundra feature.
It's like very Forerunner-ish of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, you can have a.
Do you want it down?
Probably not. I just wanted to
It's
see
a
it
little
go
dusty.
down.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see it in action once.
Yeah.
You can have a party in the bed and transfer to the cab.
Oh yeah. Jump right
This
through.
gets really homey too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Yep. Nice.
I don't like it because the sun is
It's
intense.
beaming.
Yeah. Sorry, my
All
hands.
right, staying in my ruts. Assume they're at the top by now.
Yep, you should be clear.
Cool. All right, using the camera because I just see sky flattening out, and then downhill to the left.
Not too hard left.
Not
just a
too
little
hard,
bit.
just a little bit of a. Yep. Got it.
I like this truck because you don't have to work too hard driving it.
No, it's super easy. I mean,
Yeah.
this is all just
Yeah.
we should be listening to classical music.
Right. Truck does the work for you, and you can focus on the driving aspect.
Yep. And there's not too many drive modes or settings to worry about. Everything is well organized right down here. It's a nicely laid out interior. Is this it?
Yep.
Cool. That was a good course. Quite a few changes from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Tundra TRD Pro off-road at Hollyoaks. High marks. Very impressive. Thanks to Sam for some proper guidance, and substitute TheTopher for the one hill he had to scramble down for extra B-roll. Hope you guys got something out of this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cool. Yeah, BBS forged TRD wheels, Falken Wildpeak, AT3Ws, 285, 65 R18s. And even though these are 18s, still just a ton of sidewall. You can see the Fox shocks underneath there. Lots of extra frame stiffening here with the rear frame on this new Tundra. Exhaust is pretty ideally set up too for departure angles. It doesn't impede on anything. It didn't scrape it up today on the trail at all. No fancy truck bed action here, just a standard truck bed with a nice liner. You do get 400 watt AC inverters right there, bed lighting. We've done the walk around on the Tundra before, you guys have seen it, but just a very straightforward truck that performs awesome. And I think this TRD Pro is by far the best buy in the lineup. It's the only Tundra that also comes standard with the iForce Max powertrain. Very cool. Looks really sharp too in this TRD Pro package. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.